Well, can I just, Ms. Willis, I mean, the definition of implicit bias is that it's below the level of your conscious decision making. So it actually concerns me more that you're sort of standing your ground and saying, I don't operate with a bias. We all operate with a bias. And so, I mean, I think that really needs to be part of the training. And I think it's really important. The second piece I want to clarify is that as mandated reporters, we are mandated to report not crimes. We are mandated to report to child welfare systems. That's a very different system. So just to clarify.
Okay, if it's a sexual assault, it's a child abuse nature, and that needs to
when there's sexually two consenting adolescents. Yes. No, you're as a mandated reporter, that's not part of what we have to do.
There's no such thing as consent between people under the age of 18.
Then you report to child welfare systems and they decide what they're going to do, which I can say they will never, ever investigate.
Be part of that process versus somebody entering into the criminal justice system. But still, we have our job as obligatory reporters to report it to the district attorney by arrest or otherwise.
Right, but that's the difference between criminalizing the behavior and operating through a mandated reporter lens, they're different things. I mean, I'm a mandated reporter in my line of work, so I'm very comfortable with what I have to report, and I've made many, many reports. But I don't have to report to the police unless someone's in imminent danger.
Right, you can report to Child Protective Services and they'll contact the police department. So,
but they actually won't. In reality, they won't.
Why?
It won't. I can tell you, it never rises to that level.
Really? Because I've had many conversations with Child Protective Services.
Two consenting.
Yes, just like the DA's office. It's a whole nother argument. I think you're out of your league on that particular topic.
I'm going to keep us focused on this. We're not going to come to agreement.
The law is very specific in it, but I just did some training. Everybody in the city is going to be taking implicit bias training by our human resources division. And yeah, we all do have implicit biases, but part of it is being aware of them and having respect for one another's differing opinions. So obviously we have a difference of opinion here. I'm not here to play mitigator, but let's leave it at that.